Did I just do this route? I did. Right, so they've all got monetary value on. That's got a driver on it. So now we just need to get a bus. We've got 174 in the bank. I've no idea what the next mission is going to be. Can we get a slightly better bus than a Citaro? We can get a second Cetra. And that's it, really. Let's just go for the Citaro because it's more about getting the mission complete than making any money per se. We'll go for a professional. 900 doesn't really matter. It's all the same, really. They haven't put a huge amount of effort into the whole employment thing. 85% of unlocked bus stops should be on routes which generate income with drivers. And it's telling me that at the moment I've only covered 65%. That really isn't true. This one doesn't get any money. This one doesn't get any money. These two don't get any money. Why don't these make money? I mean, there's a driver on it now, so maybe I just need to drive one more route and that'll fix it. But should I'm thinking maybe I should create a route that picks up all of these loose routes that are currently not in anything else. I don't think I need these three. I'm pretty sure I've already got them, but maybe that one. And then theoretically that should be 100%. So I've got a driver on Route 6, and so that will boost our percentage up anyway. And then I've just created Route 7, which will give us 100% coverage. And then if I put a driver on there after this run, then we'll have 100% coverage on 100% of the bus stops, and we'll have at least one driver on each stop. So that's a good thing. We won't earn quite as much money this time round because some of these routes don't earn that much. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully this time we'll complete it. A mini panic then that nothing I've been doing for the last hour and a half has been recorded, but I think we're okay. He says nervously, licking his lips. I certainly think the bus driver's footsteps are more prominent than they ever were before. Right, into drive, handbrake off, lights on, away we go. Did I pick the right route to drive? Which route am I driving? Sorry guys, just going to go back and make sure I'm driving the right route. No, I wasn't. The old sawmill. This is the one we want to do. Okay, sorry about that. Good job I spotted that, really. Alrighty, nearly there. It does get quite grindy, this game, at times. So, and certainly, you know, this is the period of time where having someone to come and multiplayer with you would definitely speed things up, because you'd be making presumably more money. I don't know actually. Would it speed things up that much? 100% sure. Truth be told, Eyes are leaking again. Now I'm not going to push for a 5-star today, but I am going to try and be careful. What's weird is I'm finding that the retarder doesn't seem to be doing very much. Take my foot off and we just seem to be carrying on, not slowing down at all. But I've got retarder set to 2, but it's acting as though I haven't even got the retarder on at all, which is quite weird. Let's go up to level 3 and see if that's any better. No, it seems like the retarder is off. And what's more interesting is, when I take my foot off the brake, we start moving. So what's going on there? That's odd. Oh man, look at the traffic here. So this is a new issue then. Oh man, I've got the microphone right here, so I just whacked that with my hand. I've got an itch on the back of my neck. I just went to scratch it like so and realised I've got my cap on backwards, so I couldn't even get my finger to the back of my neck to scratch the itch, which was the reason for smacking the mic in the first place. It's all going well this run, I tell you. The retarder's broken. Actually, bus value degrades quite considerably in this game, doesn't it? In comparison to Bus Sim 16, where nothing really happened. I'm wondering if they're thinking of including a maintenance aspect to things. I hope they are. That would be fantastic. So, like, you know, I could go back and report that the retarder on this bus is broken, it needs to be repaired. That would be excellent. That would really add to the immersion and the simulation element of the game. I'd love to see that. And truth be told, that's something that they could implement, you know, easier than many other things that people have requested. That retarder is most definitely not working. Let's try setting it again and see if that fixes the problem. Nope, no retarder whatsoever. So I'm 100% reliant on the brakes right now. That is so weird. I haven't had that before. I don't know if that's a new bug or, like I say, whether it's part of bus maintenance or what. But that is going to be a problem today. That's probably why I hit that car a couple of runs back. Gee whiz. Trying to slow this bus down now is a lot harder. So we're going to have to do a massive loop-de-loop to get to the sawmill. It's a tad frustrating. Oh no, don't drive into me. Wow, I have my foot flat down on the brake there. Retarder set to level 2 and it still didn't slow down enough for that speed bump. So no matter what I do in this run, we are going to lose points or stars or whatever just because I can't slow down enough. And there's nothing I can do about it apparently. Let's go to the menu. See if that fixes it, I don't know. I'm wondering if it's because I aborted the run because that's the only thing that I've done in this run that I've never done before. Maybe that's sort of caused it to bug out or whatever. Goodness me, it's a long way to get to the first stop. Almost there. The only concern I have at the moment about this run is if this one will take us over the 85% mark, am I going to need to buy yet another bus and another driver to put on here and drive this route again in order to accomplish the mission that's set before us? I honestly thought I would have completed it within 2 runs, but no, apparently not. Apparently not. Right. Slowing down without the retarder is totally different.
One ticket, please.
That back door's not unlocked properly again. Day, student 1.
Thanks.
Week, regular 1. I'm really impressed they've all got the right change. Until you got on the bus. Ah, that's what it is. So there are 2 doors there, and those little lights are the only real indication that it's on. So that's partly a bug, but okay, we should have working rear doors now, and we do.
Rained again.
Wow. I had to get the revs up pretty darn high there to get the bus moving. That was odd. And it's annoying also that you can't tell that person to shut up whilst the bus is in motion. You have to stop the bus in order to ask them to stop listening to loud music. It's not necessary. It really isn't. No bus driver would stop the bus completely in the middle of the road just to ask someone to stop listening to loud music. They might wait until they get to a bus stop or some traffic lights or whatever. But in this game, they don't give you long enough to get to that point. So that's something I'm not too keen on. Let's go back to wheel cam. It's enough of my boat race. Goodness me.
You're coming to the party at the old sawmill, right? Sure
Yeah,
thing.
of course I am. Oh, you're not talking to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were inviting me. No one ever seems to talk to the bus driver. That's something that should change. They should bring back Drunk Guy, and they should bring back, or they should introduce some other funny characters too, like Grumpy Guy. You know, he's nice to you unless you've got
Why is it so dark back here?
anything wrong, like the lights not being put on for the passengers, that kind of thing. Turn my light off. I always forget to do that, incidentally. Kind of feels like the retarder might be working again.
One ticket, please.
See ya. Day, senior, one off. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. week senior, one of €1 change. Thank you so much. Single senior, there you go, my dear. If you could bring the correct change next week, that would help a lot. Thank you. Day regular one, like that lady or gentleman or whatever, whoever that was. Sugar mill. Oh no, it's the sawmill, isn't it? The sawmill is where they party till the early hours of the morning. I'm gonna party like it's 1999, or whatever that lyrics to that song were. Speed camera. I believe I'm within the realms of acceptability. Out the way, out the way, out the way. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Whoops-a-daisy. Do you know, I've just realised, I've literally, and I'm not kidding, I've just realised there's a speedometer on the big pop-out map, which incidentally I shouldn't be using that. I ought to get rid of that map because I am looking for ultimate realism, and that's definitely cheating. I see that the clock is now on the small map, and that's important. That wasn't there before, and that was the main reason why I leave the pop-up map up. But yeah, I'm going to try and remember to turn that off for the next episode. Thank you everybody for being so patient. What's that lady doing?
Thanks for being so punctual.
I do my best to be punctual. Thank you for being a great passenger. Week regular one of. Thank you.
Darn it, I forgot to lock the front door.
Thank you. Single senior, my love. Thanks ever so much. I really wish you could switch between being told how much change they need and not.
You know, yesterday Kitty caught a fish. What? Aren't cats afraid of water? Yeah, well, she hardly got wet. She was just lying there on top of the aquarium.
Bum bum. Bum bum. Jokes. Giggles and ha-has. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 8 seconds late.
See ya.
See ya. Day senior one of, madam. Thank you for having the correct change. Thank you. Done it? Just the two? It's tempted to get up and check for fare dodgers then, but
Don't spoil it for me.
I don't know. I'm not sure I can be bothered. Last stop. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to get there. My goodness me, how far away is this place?
My phone battery
teeth. Oh no. Gotta be honest, she does sound a little bit like that, does she not?
Tim's birthday party yesterday shouldn't have stayed.
That would have upset Tim, I'm sure. There is a bit of I don't know, a social anomaly there, isn't there? Like,
Nature's calling.
sometimes you feel honor bound to go to an event that friends or family are at, even though you know it's going to have negative consequences on your day tomorrow. You know, not that you've gone out and had too much to drink, or you don't even have to drink, but just the fact that you're out late and going to bed late can have serious, thank you sir, can have serious consequences on your productivity for the next day. Yeah, the retarder seems to be working now. I'm not sure what was going on at the beginning.
After 5,000 episodes.
So if I take my foot off now and stop, and then let go of the brake, we don't start rolling forwards. So there was something not quite right earlier on. I'm not sure how I've got it to work properly again, but
Wait,
it seems
where's
better.
my bag?
Also, I don't seem to be getting as much ghosting, so those little tweaks and changes I added, I think have... Oh no, it's still there. Damn, it is still there. What could be causing that? Still there, isn't it? I'll tweak and play with it until I figure out what it is, and then I'll let you guys know. In fact, I'll probably do it in a video, so you'll see anyway. Terrible traffic. We're going to be so late for this last stop, which is a shame because it's been a really good run. Come on! Whatever the algorithm is that works out which AI car is going to go first, I think it needs a little bit of tweaking. It almost works.
Are you going to the old sawmill this Friday?
No, not this Friday, mate.
I need to work on Saturday.
There you go. There's an example of my discussion earlier about being compelled. Peer pressure, I think it's called, isn't it? Peer pressure. My wife puts peer pressure on me all the time.
Luckily, Sunday's coming.
Not so much these days, because I've pointed out how much I dislike it. But yeah, certainly over the years, a lot of peer pressure to stay later, have more fun, whatever. I dislike it. I don't appreciate it. I find it quite insulting and definitely annoying. I did not see that. Too busy looking at the speed cam there.
Are you up for going to the movies today?
Movies?
I was thinking about the new superhero blockbuster that just came out.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. We're going to the cinema then. Got right away here. Stay there, van. Stay there, van.
Winter of Passion reveals so much about what is happening there.
So we are going to be late for this final stop, which is a bit of a shame because it was a jolly good run. But yeah, there was a lot of traffic, so not much I could do about it really. Are you actually going to go, bud? Does that help? Doesn't help in real life. I'm not sure why it would help here. Go on. Shift your boots.
didn't expect the theories to be true, but Christina is an amputee.
Okay, we're nearly there. Fingers crossed this will tick off the mission that we're trying to do. But we will be late. So it won't be a 5-star run. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Whoa. I'm indicating. Still indicating apparently. One day I would like to do a route of all the stops, one massive bus run. And I might even enjoy the challenge of trying to get 5 stars on that, which will be near impossible because of A, the length and the complexity of the game. Too many potholes, too many different things. Also, I think it would be great if potholes got repaired over time, and I think I've mentioned this before. Like, you could have an algorithm set up so that they randomly generate and repair, but you always have a maximum of, say, I don't know, 20 potholes on the entire map, but they can pop up in any area. And each week one of them gets repaired and a new one is generated, something like that. Or each run something gets repaired and regenerated. Come on, guys. Go then. Oh, there's a bus there. You weren't thinking of letting me go, were you? I can't give you any more than that. I'll reverse into somebody. Goodness me. Here we are, home sweet home, where the buffaloes phone for takeaway and pizza every day of the Easter. Ah, that was terrible rapping and terrible driving. Absolutely awful on all counts. Let's get in, let's get out, and shake it all about. I couldn't resist that one. That was just hanging around. If I hadn't have done it, someone would have said it in the comments. Right, job done. Handbrake on, engine off, passenger lights off, bus lights off, into neutral. Open the door, okay, check for rubbish. Oh, that's weird. Can't seem to lock the door. I bet you if I do it with the mouse, yeah, that is definitely a bug. If you do it with the mouse, then it suddenly starts working with the controller again, so that is most definitely a bug. guys and girls. Ah, look. We would have been all over 5 stars, but for that pothole and being late. New decals, new colours. So we've ranked up to level 10. That's cool. All right, please complete. You have to be kidding me. You have currently got 80% of all bus stops covered. So we need another bus, another driver. I'm not even going to bother customizing these because I think I'm just going to sell them at some point. Professional, hire you, and we'll whack you here. Now, are you going to make me drive again, or is this going to be good enough for you? As soon as I put this driver on, that should be 80%. In fact, that should be 100%. Cannot believe you're going to make me drive that again. Well, I'm going to do that in the next episode, guys. Oh, grindy much. Grindy much. In fact, I might just do it now. Let's just do a short route. It doesn't matter which one I drive, does it?